how to get by any cigarette craving in 60 seconds. Now, do you really believe that I can teach you how to get past a cigarette craving in 60 seconds? Well, actually I can. We know from neuroscience that 20% of people, that's right, 1 in 5, can actually get by a craving in 60 seconds. You should stay to the end of the video because it's worth trying. Because think about it, 1 in 5, that's 20%. You could be in that 20%. You might as well try it. It's only going to cost you 60 seconds. So here's how it works. When we get a cigarette craving, it is mental. Why? Cravings are mental, withdrawal is physical. So when we get a craving, it's the constantly thinking about cigarettes. I can't stop thinking about cigarettes. Well, we actually know what's happening in the human brain. What's actually happening is we're doing something called catastrophizing, or what I like to call the what if spiral. We go about our day and we start thinking about cigarettes. Why? Well, we quit yesterday and now I get in my car and I always smoke when I'm in my car. So naturally I'm going to think of a cigarette. And I think to myself, I'm thinking of a cigarette. Am I having a craving? Well, what if I fail? Well, what if this? Well, what if that? And we just start going down the what if spiral. We all know this what if spiral. This is called catastrophizing, assuming the absolute worst. This is what drives a craving. So here's what happens in your brain when you do that what if spiral or you get a craving. We overstimulate one hemisphere of our brain. So how do 1 in 5 people solve this? By stimulating the other side of the brain and evening out our brainwave activity inside our mind. This is called bilateral stimulation. It just simply means stimulating both sides of our brain. Because when we get stuck in a craving, we're overstimulating one side. We get stuck in one side. For right-handed people, it tends to be the right hemisphere. For left-handed people, it tends to be the left. Here's how you do it. It's really simple. In 60 seconds, you take any object. It could be a pencil, a pen, anything you want. You hold it in one hand. Here's what you need to do. Stare forward. That's all you need to do. Just look forward because you want to engage your peripheral vision. Why? Because when we catastrophize and we what if, we get tunnel vision. We get focused on the craving. We get focused on thinking about cigarettes. So we need to pull ourselves out of that. How do we pull ourselves out? We go into our peripheral vision. You do that by staring straight ahead and notice something in your hand on one side of your body. So on your right hand side. You can start on either side. And what you do is you take that object, you pass it across the meridian of your body to your other hand. But you don't stare at it. You look forward and you just notice it in your peripheral vision. And then you pass it back. And then you notice it on this side. And you don't pass it back like this, like it's a race car. You take your time and just be with it for a moment and just notice it. So I like to notice qualities. It's black. It feels like wood. It's a pencil. I don't look at it. I pass it to the other side. I notice, oh, I'm holding it in my left hand. It's black. And I just notice a couple qualities about it. And you do this 6 to 8 times. What that is going to do is when you overstimulate one hemisphere of your brain, it's going to start to even that out. And that is going to cause the craving to either completely evaporate or diminish significantly. So try this technique because there is a 1 in 5 chance this will actually work for you. And if it does, guess what happens? It is so much easier to quit smoking if you can get rid of or diminish cravings. How do I know this? Because I've helped over 10,000 people quit for life, and they all tell me the same thing. If I didn't have the cravings, quitting would be easy. So this is a good tip, trick, and hack to get past that craving. And that is how you beat any craving in 60 seconds. If this video was useful to you, then subscribe to this channel because all we do in this channel is give tips, tricks, and hacks on how to quit smoking for the rest of your life. I put a link in the description below that allows you to book yourself into my calendar. It's free. It's just conversational. I will get you on the right track to quitting smoking for the rest of your life. Take advantage of it. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and I'll speak with you soon.